We are live. What's going on, guys? What is going on? The market is pumping. All right, so just bear with me here, guys. I'm just setting up my stuff, so give me a moment. Give me a moment. Setting it up. Wait for you guys to come on in to the chat as well while we're waiting. Just bear with me. All right, so Rickaroo, evening guys. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. First one in. Very, very good timing, brother. All right. Haas, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Mr. Totilla. Hopefully I nailed that. How's it going, guys? Happy New Year. Hope all you guys had a fantastic New Year's Eve last night, guys. I was working in the bar till about 4 o'clock in the morning, so it was a late night for me. Figured I'd hop on here, see what you guys are up to. Talk a little bit of Jasmy. Look at the market, guys. Market is pumping. Jasmy is pumping. Pump it up. We gotta pump it up. Almost back to 207 on our way up, guys. Let's get into some reasons, some possibilities why Bitcoin up, back up over 45,000, guys. Boom. Look at the alts are responding nicely. Let's see what else. CASP is up 5.5%. Look at this, guys. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it, guys. Yeah, Jasmy pumping. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We love to get into it while things are pumping. Shout out to the newest members. Facts Over Feelings, William and James. All right. What do we got? Hi, I'm here today. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Good to see you in. Glad that you made it. Haas, looking strong. Definitely looking strong, guys. We are seeing a nice, juicy pump in the market right now. Good timing. Right in time for the stream. You love it. You absolutely love it. Let's look at a little bit of Jasmy stuff, guys. By the way, if you want me to look at any projects or you have any questions, just put it in the chat, guys, and I will jump all over it. Let's get a good chat going here, guys. Let's look at some alts. Let's talk some Jasmy. Let's have a good time. I was also, before I get into it, I was asked earlier today in the comments by somebody. They said, "Why don't you cover Caspa often?" And I love Caspa. I do love Caspa. I hold Caspa is one of my largest holdings, right up there with Jasmy. And the problem is that there's two different communities, Jasmy and Caspa. And the Jasmy community is very responsive. The Jasmy community watches all my videos. The views are way up. They engage. They like. I look at the analytics on videos. The Jasmy videos. People are subscribing to the channel because of them and stuff. And then the Caspa videos don't get much traction. They don't. The Caspa community, they watch some of it. They don't click like. They don't subscribe to the channel. And that tells me, when I'm looking at the statistics, that you guys don't want to watch Caspa videos. So if you want to see more Caspa videos, you got to tell me through the analytics, right? You got to click the like button. You got to make a comment. Just in the comments, just tell me how much you love Caspa. That's fine. I love it too. You know, you got to click the subscribe button, and I'll cover far more of the topics that you guys engage with, right? So, rare breed, Arweave, please, sir. All right, we'll have a look at some Arweave before we get into the Jasmy stuff. Let's have a look. What's Arweave doing? Probably pumping like everything else right now, eh? Yeah, up 7%. Looking juicy, looking juicy. Okay. I've always been a fan of Arweave. I don't hold any, to be honest with you. I did consider picking some up in the bear market, but there was just other projects that took priority. But I do like Arweave. 99% of the supplies in circulation. You gotta love that. Fantastic tokenomics on here. Let's go over to CoinGecko too. You guys know I like to pull up CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. So yeah, I mean, I think that the thing is with storage projects is that, you know, a lot of people don't want to hear about them often because it's not a sexy play, right? Like, but at the same time, storage, any kind of storage project, whether it's Arweave, Filecoin, or Crust, every portfolio should have that, at least one of those three in it, in my opinion. Solid projects, safe projects, in my opinion. Look at that, $89 all-time high in the last bull run. Arweave definitely will smash. It'll smash over $100 in my opinion for sure. Absolutely. Good project. Solid project. I dig it. I dig it. William, hello. How you doing, William? Good to see you, brother. Good to see the members coming into the chat. Love to see it. All right, let's look at this here. Below is one of the reasons Jasmy Personal Data Locker will start on March 2024, as per Hara posts on Jasmy Maximalist question. So we got the PDL coming, guys. Now this is the road for Jasmy to $17, right? Some people, you know, they hear it and they don't quite understand it. People that don't do research on Jasmy and stuff, all they hear is Jasmy at $17. Market cap equals not possible, and that's just the maximum amount of research that they're willing to do on the subject, right? So let's have a look right from Jasmy at the road they want to take to get to, and by their mathematical standards, how Jasmy can get to $17.80. So here we have Jasmy's 3 KPIs. Jasmy aims to achieve KPIs for the following 3 indicators. Active users, amount of data lockers. So they want to get 107 million PDLs, individuals using the Jasmy locker, the PDL, right? I'm likely going to get one. I'm going to monetize my data. I'm going to do a video for you guys on how you can go about doing that as well. When the PDL comes out in March. So it says here, we aim to have 7 million active users in Japan, and that's just Japan, and 100 million overseas. So 7 million in Japan, 100 million overseas using PDL, utilizing the personal data locker to monetize their data, store their data, stuff like that, right? And now here comes the math in it. The value of data per capita, $500, is what they estimate the value of each individual PDL is going to be valued at, so to speak, right? So they say we consider the total amount of revenue that the accumulated data will earn in the future as the data value per person, and aim for a value of $500 per PDL, personal data locker. So now we have PDR, Jasmy coin price, versus data value multiplier, 16.7x. So PDR, we will adopt market capitalization of Jasmy coin divided by the data value of the platform as our own index, aiming for 16.7x, right? So we get into the math. The personal data value ratio, 16.7x, Jasmy coin market capitalization, total user data value in the platform. So you have market price times market circulating supply, and then you have the number of active users in the PDL, right, which is 107 million, times the data value per user, right? So you have 107 million PDLs, right, at $500 per personal data locker. Price equals $17.80. This is the type of research that people who just say, oh, Jasmy's a scam coin and it can't go to this price or that price or whatever, right? Well, here is the logical mathematical formula from Jasmy to get the price where they're aiming for at $17.80. Will they get there? I don't know. A lot is determined on whether they achieve these goals, right? Can they get to 107 million PDL users worldwide? I definitely think it's possible. I think it's possible it could be much more than that. You know how many people are in the world? Billions. Um, ISO Jetpack. Happy New Year, all. Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year. Good to see you in here, man. Welcome into the chat. So that is the breakdown, guys. And can they reach these goals? Can the value of data per capita reach $500 per PDL in terms of value per data locker? Well, that will be determined, I guess, as well, right? Based on commercialization of the data. The potential is there for that as well. So definitely, I think that this is a possible, completely realistic formula for Jasmy as a company. I'm glad that they have these goals in sight that they're aiming for. So let's see if they can do it, guys. It's going to be an interesting road to see if they can get to their KPIs, right? As of right now, they are on pace to achieve it. We'll see if that gets hindered or slowed down in any way. Rare Breed, I really appreciate your insight. Not much real/legit YouTubers that actually care about helping us without trying to fill their own bags. I'm saying it like it's later. Metis, Tau, and Flux. Yeah, definitely, man. I definitely do care. Like I said, I created this channel because I wanted to create a place. Guys, I watched YouTube like crazy, right? I watched all the big channels. I watched all the small channels, and at the end of the day, I couldn't find a place that really worked for me. Like the bigger channels, all they want to do is talk about projects that have already pumped to the moon, and projects that are paying them to talk about them. On this channel, guys, there's not one single project ever in the existence of this channel that we have talked about that has paid us to talk about them. We have not accepted a single dollar from any projects, and I'll tell you right now, I get emails every day from projects. Every day. That freaking Harry Potter game project, they email me 2-3 times a day trying to get me to cover their project, but no dice, man. I don't shill. I don't do that. I don't take money to talk about projects. The only projects that I talk about, guys, are ones that you guys ask me to look at, and ones that I personally am involved in, like in terms of investing, right? And I give you the real deal on it. And I appreciate that, Rare Breed. Thank you so much for the comment. Means a lot, my friend. It really does. Dilly, Happy New Year. You've made some real good picks on coins just before they've taken off. Do you have that same feeling about Jasmy within the next couple weeks? Jasmy will have a run up for sure, I think, in the next couple weeks. I don't think it's going to go parabolic in the next couple of weeks. I think that the next move up, I think we're going to see Jasmy up at about 1.5 to 1.6 cents in the next bigger leg up. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to move up to that level and then probably consolidate and test it as support before we move up further. But what you have to remember is that the higher we go, the higher we're going to go. And what I mean by that is right now what we're seeing is like we're seeing a fraction of a cent move up, and it's like, it's a big deal, right? Like right now, for example, Jasmy is now up, almost 6%, and it's only 20694, right? So testing that 207's level. But into next year, guys, the moves that we're going to see are going to be more like 3 cents at a time, 5 cents at a time, 10 cents at a time, right? The moves are going to get bigger as we go. So right now we're stair-stepping our way up. I don't see a massive move for Jasmy, but, well, I shouldn't say that, because from where we are right now, I think that it is actually a significant move up to go to 1.5 to 1.6 cents from where we are now. That's like a whole cent. That's over 100% move. So yes, I do actually see, over 100% move is pretty good, pretty juicy, right? So yes, I do see that, Dilly, to answer your question. And thank you for acknowledging the picks that we've been nailing lately. It's much appreciated, when people see the hard work that we put in. So thank you so much for that. Okay, what else do we got? Scott says Jasmy still surfing the channel. Potential higher low amid channel support. Good news, we didn't get the break and retest of 2075 for the perp entry. Plan remains unchanged inside its channel. It has no trade zone for me, waiting for the break slash retest, and we are in the process of that break right now as we speak. Rare Breed, Metis, Dow, and Flux. You could let us know your thoughts. Will Metis keep pushing upward in your opinion? Well, let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. I covered Flux, I think, yesterday. And I said that I did believe... Actually, you know what? Let's actually go right over to... Let's go over to the KuCoin chart. We'll go right over to KuCoin and have a look at the chart. Why not, right? Not going to log in or anything, but... KuCoin, ooh. Sorry, guys. Let's look at Metis here first. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what we're doing here. Well, I mean, just a 1 hour. Let's look at the daily. It's a juicy little pump up on the daily. Volume's not awful. I mean, yeah, I mean, definitely a good pump you're having right now. But I mean, it's like the whole market is pumping right now. You have to understand, right? Let me get rid of some of these windows here. The thing is that the whole, so it's hard to tell based on that. But $93.78. Yeah, whole market's kind of going nuts. This bad boy's been going up, you know, 41% on the week, 31% on the day. I gotta be honest with you, this is gonna have a little bit of a pullback at some point soon. It's gonna have a correction. So if you were asking basically that you want to find if you should get in on this play right now, I would say personally that if it was me, I would wait for some sort of a pullback on it, because it's been going nuts the entire month. It's been going out 251% on the 2 week. If it was me, this is just me, it's not financial advice, but if you're looking for an entry point, it's a bad time. And if you're in it already, it would not be a terrible time to take some profits. That's what I would say about Metis. And in terms of Flux, yeah, I mean, 2% on the day so far. Flux is probably not a terrible entry point right now, to be honest with you. I said yesterday, Flux is absolutely going to smash its all-time high, in my opinion, coming into this bull run for sure. Flux is a good pickup. I would say it is not a terrible time to DCA, considering it's only up 2% and the rest of the market is kind of going a little bit crazy right now. So not a bad DCA opportunity for Flux at the moment. Hi all. What juicy news did I miss? Well, we just kind of covered how mathematically the mathematical equation from Jasmy, Hamish. I hope I'm saying that right, Hamish. We just covered from Jasmy the mathematical equation of how Jasmy will get to $17.80. So if you missed it, just kind of toggle backwards and check it out. You don't want to miss that. It's straight from the source. So, David, time is money. DCA, 100%, brother. 100%. You nailed that one, man. DCA is the way. Guys, if you haven't checked out our DCA community portfolio, then I would say check it out. I do a video every Sunday just to show you guys the power of DCAing as opposed to chasing green candles, right? Definitely check that out, guys, and let me know in the comments if there's anything that you wanted me to add to that portfolio. It's a community portfolio that I want you guys to participate in. We DCA every Sunday, so check out that video, guys. You're going to see the strength of it. It's absolutely, I have a lot of fun doing it. I think it's fun. So definitely check that out. Hamish, have been DCAing into some members micro cap gems. Really happy, thank you. 100%, man. I'm glad that you're benefiting from those members only videos, those micro cap gems. Definitely some solid ones. We did a couple the other day too that I'm really excited about. So, and actually, I'm actually looking at a couple right now. So there's going to be a couple more members only gems coming to the member side, guys. So if you want to get in on those, definitely click the join button for that and check it out. Actually, let me also check something here. Just bear with me, my friends. Bear with me for a second. Okay. All right. Sorry. Just adjusting something. Alexander, Jasmy to the moon. Just be patient. 100%. A lot of people lose because they're not patient, man. Because they do not wait. They don't get rich in a week, so they get frustrated and they want to leave. They want to sell and they want to chase candles. That never works out, in my opinion. That's how you lose. That's how you get wrecked. Funny story, guys. Also, let's actually... What was the project that we were looking at yesterday? Hang on a second. We looked at a project yesterday in the live stream. And somebody asked me to have a look at it. And it ended up, I said in the chat not to buy it. I said I don't think it was a good idea to buy it. And TRB, that's what it was, right? Let's have a look at TRB. And then it absolutely rugged as soon as the stream was over. Absolutely rugged, guys. Look at this. Look at this, guys. You guys asked me about this project yesterday in the live stream. It was almost $600 when I was asked to look at it. When I was asked to look at it in yesterday's live stream. 20 minutes after the live stream ended, and I told you guys I don't think it was a good opportunity to buy this project. I don't think you should buy it. It went from $600. It's only $174 now. That's how much it rugged. Like, look at this, guys. It just went bang, tried to pull up, and then bang, all the way down to $125-ish. Crazy drop, man. That is absolutely insane. So we made a good call on that one too, guys. So that's why it's always good to come into the stream and, you know, ask about these projects before you buy into them. I'm glad I could help you, some of you guys who were considering buying this project, not do it, because you would have got completely destroyed yesterday on it. So thank goodness for that. What do we got here? I can't wait for Jasmy to be 2 cents to 5 cents. Oh, that's coming soon, man. That is coming soon. Jasmy to 2 to 5 cents is going to be easy. That's going to be easy, my friend. Caesar, I'm okay. If rich, 1 cent. Very nice, man. 1 cent is right around the corner, believe you me. Dante, 2 to 3 weeks. Jasmy announcement will be everywhere. Yeah, 100%. They go through spurts. It's weird with Jasmy as a company. They go through spurts. They go like radio silence for a little bit, and then all of a sudden they come out with like, you know, 7, 8 announcements in the span of like 4 weeks, right? And then all of a sudden I'm doing like 3 or 4 Jasmy videos a day because of all these updates. So you're absolutely right. The announcements will start coming fast and furious very quickly. And what's up, brother? I finally made it. Yeah, you finally made it in, man. Good to see you in the chat, man. Good to see that you made it. Also, guys, check out the Discord. The link's in the description. The Discord's free, so check it out, guys. Join the conversation, join the community. Let's see what else we got going on here. Yes, breaking. BlackRock sources say SEC will take until the end of the week to approve its Bitcoin ETFs, as 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 sources from Fox Business are saying. So look for a decision by the end of the week. That's only what? It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, guys. So got about 4 days, right? This market could absolutely explode after the weekend or going into the weekend. That's why the market is pumping nicely right now, is probably because of that announcement. Um, and then on top of that, guys, boom, check it out. Bitcoin halving clock. Only 106 days left, guys. So that's like 3.5 months. So we have the Bitcoin yeah, ETF applications likely going to be approved on Friday. And then at that point, we'll have just 100 days left, just over 100 days left until the Bitcoin halving event, right? So it's like, man, like I hope you guys are ready because this is gonna go nuts, guys. Everything's gonna go up. Jasmy's gonna go up. Make no mistake about it. Jasmy's gonna fly up with Bitcoin and the rest of the market. It's gonna be fantastic. Dante was able to get some more render, some SEI and Alluvium. Very nice. Three very solid projects, man. I haven't done enough. I haven't really done any coverage of Alluvium lately, and I feel like I should because it's really starting to shine again. So I might start covering Alluvium a little bit more. You guys know me; I'm very heavy into the Web3 gaming and things like that. I love the GameFi. I love Web3, and I think that gaming is going to be a huge narrative. So big, guys. I think it's underestimated. Like some people, some of the portfolios that I'm asked to look at, I'm shocked that there's no Web3 gaming or GameFi. Like, I'm shocked that I don't see any of that. And it's like, man, you are missing out on a massive opportunity if you don't have Web3 gaming in your portfolio, in my opinion. So, um, and SEI Network, yeah, like, wow. We called, it's funny because we did a video on SEI Network. I just call it SEI Network, guys. I know it's C Network, whatever. That sounds stupid, so I call it SEI Network. Anyways, when it first launched, guys, and you can go back into videos and check it out. We told our members that SEI Network was going to be huge because it's VC backed, guys. This is like buying Solana in the early days, right? And we told our members that, and it was like 2 or 3 cents at the time. And some of our subs picked it up, and they made a lot of money right off the bat because it pumped. Shortly after we talked about it, it pumped up to like so I think it was somewhere around 12 to 15 cents, and then it had another leg up to like 22, 23 cents. And then just to show you guys, right? I'll prove it to you. We I told the members again about SEI Network that I was going heavy into it. Uh, right here on December 17th, before it pumped again. It was like 22, 23 cents. We I made a video, members only content. This is why you got to become a member, guys, because you get in on this stuff, right? SEI Network was about 22, 23 cents. I told the members I'm going heavy into it, guys. See right here, my personal portfolio update. What I'm going heavy into right now, SEI Network. Went heavy into it, guys, and it was 22 cents. Right now, it is now pumped up. Where is it? Right here. Now we're at 70, 71.9, so basically set round up to 72 cents. 72 cents, guys, right? These are the calls that we make. This is why you got to become a member to the channel. You get in on this kind of stuff ahead of time, right? If you're just subscribed, you get updates on it, but they come way later after the pumps, right? So it's definitely worth being on that side, guys. That was a huge call by us, for sure. SEI Network, fantastic. Uh, what else do we got? Feeling good green. Jasmy, 5 cents. Can't wait. 100%. 5 cents is coming. 5 cents is baked in, baby. No problem for 5 cents. 5 cents going to be a flash in the pan through next year. Crypto Homes just bought more Alluvium today. Very nice. What is the price of Alluvium right now, anyways? Let's have a look-see, shall we? Where is Alluvium? What are we looking at? $96 up 5% on the day. Yeah, honestly, earlier today would have been a great time to pick it up because it was down earlier today around like 93 bucks. Not a bad DCA opportunity. Picked it up before the pump, eh? Very nicely done, man. Very, very nicely done. Dante Alluvium has amazing potential. I just like Jasmy because they both have amazing tech. And they both will do amazing if you know, you know. Yeah, 100%. I covered Alluvium before. And their graphics and all that stuff, like, just absolutely fantastic. I definitely like it. Like, it had me at the point where I almost wanted to start trying to play their games and stuff like that. Like, and that's rare for me. Normally, I just invest in these things. I don't play them, right? Now, that being said, though, guys, I do play some games. I like to stream my World of Warcraft over on Twitch. So, if you like WoW, if you like Warcraft, definitely check me out on Twitch. Because I don't really do much. I just stream while I play for kicks. Because I'm playing, I might as well stream it and chat with people who want to come in and just kind of chat with me while I'm playing, right? So if you ever want to chat crypto and you're on Twitch, look me up, guys, to see if I'm playing. If I'm streaming, just come into the chat and I'll talk crypto with you while I'm gaming. No problem there. So yeah. What else do we got? Feel good green. Jasmy to 10 cents by May. Possibly. I mean, that's absolutely possible because, I mean, you've got the spot Bitcoin ETFs happening, right? In like the end of this week. Then you've got the Bitcoin halving in April, right? You have the Jasmy chain L2 launching and the PDL locker, the personal data lockers, launching in March, I believe. You also have the announcements for the companies being recruited for Jasmy's NCC, NCCC Climate Control Consortium for green their green initiative, right? You have that happening in March as well. Jasmy has a lot of stuff happening in the first quarter of this year, guys. So very, very possibly could see 10 cents by May. It's absolutely possible for sure. And I didn't even talk about the lockup. You have the lockup starting too in around March, right? Like, it's weird that, like, well, weird's the wrong word for it, but it's kind of funny. It almost like it's very, very obviously strategic that Jasmy is targeting, around March, the first quarter, early second quarter for all this massive stuff that's happening. It's all kind of congested into one little quarter. It's clearly strategically done that way, right? They obviously have plans coming up. Haas, any thoughts on the graph? The graph, eh? Yeah, the graph's been doing amazing lately, eh? Definitely love the graph. I picked the graph up way back in the bottom of the bear market. I don't hold like a whole ton of it, but I do hold like a moderately sized bag. I picked some up. I know they're not. They're IA. They're categorized as IA, but they're not IA. But whatever, I'll take it. If they're going to be in the IA category, then and they're going to pump with IA cryptos, then hey, have at her, baby, right? Definitely have at her. So definitely the graph is a good pickup. Ranked 47th inside the top 50. It's up 16% again today, eh? Wow, almost 40% on the 2 week, 43 on the month. Yeah, graph is fantastic in my opinion. Definitely a good pickup. Where's it? What are we looking at for tokenomics? It's got good tokenomics in it. Almost 100%, 90 something percent in circulation. All-time high was around the bull run, $2.84. Yeah, if you're buying it at 21 cents, guys, and even if it only makes it back to the all-time high of $2.84, it's a hell of a profit margin right there, right? Definitely a good pickup in my opinion. All-time low was 5 cents. Yeah, that's where I was picking it up. Around that 5, 6, 7 cent mark in the bottom of the bear market. So yeah, love the graph, guys. Definitely love the graph. Um, C. Bernier, Jasmy, let's go 2024, 100%. This is our year, guys. This is Jasmy's year coming up. It's going to melt a lot of haters' faces. I'm telling you right now. The crickets are going to come out when Jasmy starts going nuts. Dante, XRP is about to go through the roof. I agree with you. I agree. I think in the next few weeks, XRP is going to have a massive run. It hasn't had its run yet. It's going to have a run back up to around $1 easily once it breaks through the, I think, what, 81 cent, I think is a strong resistance, something like that. But XRP is definitely going to have a massive run. I agree with you. I hold a big bag of XRP. I've held XRP since before the lawsuit even. I DCA'd through the entire lawsuit because I had faith in XRP and Ripple winning that case. So I kept stacking my bags. Definitely, my target for XRP in this bull run, $7 to $13 in my opinion, is where I think it's going to land. Guys, this is a conservative opinion based on the total market cap for crypto going into this bull run, right? So now let's take the last bull run. Okay, let's take the 2021 bull market. At the peak of the market, we had a $3 trillion market cap for the whole asset class, right? So the target here is 10 trillion for some people. For most people, the general consensus, I think it's going to be higher, but let's just say 10 for the sake of argument, right? With adoption and stuff, we'll say $10 trillion. So if the dominance for Bitcoin reaches and stays around that 40% level again, because that's what it was at in the last bull run. So if Bitcoin stays at 40% dominance, well, that's $4 trillion into just Bitcoin in this next bull market. Guys, that leaves $6 trillion for altcoins, right? 6 trillion. Imagine the prices of some of these altcoins with utility like Jasmy are going to go to with that much money coming into the altcoin market, right? Because, I mean, listen, it's entirely realistic because Bitcoin's not, because of the amount of altcoins out there now, Bitcoin is not going to have a significantly higher dominance level than 40% in this next bull run. I don't see it, right? So, what do we got here? So that's, I don't know how you can't be bullish with that market cap projection coming, right? What do you think about XYO? XYO, I do not mind XYO. I did a video on XYO back in like July, I think, covering it and what they do. I do like them. I think they can easily break the top 200. I mean, 100% of the supply in circulation, fantastic. $89 million market cap. All-time high, yeah, in the bull run, 8 cents. I think it'll destroy 8 cents for sure. It'll destroy its all-time high, in my opinion, for sure. It's not a bad DCA opportunity either, considering, you know, it's not really pumped at all this whole month when everything else is kind of pumped, so not terrible. XYO, the community that you have created, my friend, will be huge and happy to be here. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your support, Dante. That's absolutely awesome of you to say. I don't like to take full credit for building the community, though. I mean, you guys are the community. I'm part of the community. I feel like we've built this community together, guys, and like The thing that I like most about this community is that, and I've said it multiple times, there's no toxicity, right? There's no arguing and bickering and fighting and like there's none of that stuff. You guys aren't like you guys never attack me. There's no one in here that attacks me. You guys don't attack each other. Everyone gets along. There's you guys have been joining the Discord and everyone's been chatting in the Discord. It's a fantastic community. It really is. There's no toxicity in it at all, and I love that about this community. So, uh, absolutely, I agree with you. Lockup should be announcing around the end of February and start the days following. Yeah, 100%. That's what they said. I think that, like I said, in my opinion, I think it's going to be more of uh, a cumulative thing. Like they're going to do it probably either monthly or quarterly. And like I see a lot of videos going around right now about Jasmy's lockup, and they're saying like, uh, 30 billion coins are going to be locked up, right? Um, like guys, that's not realistic in my opinion to say that 30 billion. Like there's only 50 billion max supply, right? Um, saying that like I think saying that 30 billion of that, 3/5 of the total supply is going to be locked up. I don't even think they can do that mathematically because so much of it is owned by retail investors and stuff like that. The coins that they're locking up, guys, are coins held on exchange, like by exchanges and stuff like that. That's kind of what they alluded to. So, I mean, they can't lock up retail investors' coins, right? Unless they're coming up with some sort of program that you can be compensated for volunteering to lock up your coins to join this lockup. Unless they have something like that going on where you're compensated for your coins to be locked up in some way, then they can't feasibly lock up 3/5 of the total supply because they don't have 3/5 of the total supply, right? So anyone who's making a video saying that, guys, they're just I hate to use the word clickbait because everyone to a degree uses clickbait, but like it's just stupid. They can't do that, right? But I am interested to see how much they plan on. Now listen, if they if they do it accumulatively and they manage to pick up over time over the years 30 billion to be able to be locked up, well that's a different story. But in the short term, in the near term, or even medium term, saying that they're going to lock up 30 billion is just not feasible. um, Without again some sort of reward program for you locking in, like staking, some sort of permanently staked locking service or something, reward service. I don't know, right? Maybe they have something like that planned. I don't know, but outside of that, I think that they're just going to probably monthly or quarterly accumulate more coins into their lockup, and it will gradually affect the price over time of Jasmy to the positive, obviously, right? So that's my stance on it. But now that we're into January, guys, I'm going to be having Jesse back on the channel. He's the Jasmy ambassador. He comes on. He's a friend of the channel. He's been on a couple times. I'm actually going to talk to him. I had this idea, and I'm gonna talk to him about it, and hopefully he's on board with it. So Jesse, if you're watching, I'm coming at you with this, brother. Um, I'm gonna ask him if he's interested in just doing like maybe a monthly Jasmy video collaboration with me every month. So once a month we'll get him on the channel, and we'll talk Jasmy. We'll answer all your guys' questions and stuff like that, just on a monthly basis instead of periodically. We'll just do it every single month. So hopefully Jesse would be interested in something like that. And if he's watching, I'm coming at you with it, brother. So, so yeah, let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. Haas, thank you, sir. No problem, brother. I got you covered. Squirt Reynolds, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Tossed another $300 in XRP recently. It's never enough. Yeah, 100%. I felt that way too. XRP was one of the first projects that I got into. One of the first ones, so many years ago, and I still hold it to this day. So, but This bull run coming up is the bull run I'm going to be taking my profits and selling, right? The reason I didn't in the last bull run, well, obvious reasons. The court case kind of held the price down, so I wasn't going to sell at like dollar, $2 when I knew what the um, potential for the price was going to be moving forward, right? What do we got here? Look at this, eh? What's the market doing? What's the market doing? Jasmy, yeah, still holding strong, guys. Got to break back up above 2072. Let's see how that goes. Sorry, guys. Rare breed. What's your honest thoughts on ICP? So much positives, and the same negative thoughts about the project. Is it too late to get in or DCA? I love ICP. I do hold ICP. I did a breakdown video of exactly what ICP does and everything. I did that back probably in like July as well, June or July. Very good ICP video. I like ICP. I listen. I don't think that ICP is going to get back to its all-time high. Not in this bull run anyway. It's not going to get anywhere near there. That being said, though, I do think it could reach $150, $200. At some point. I think it could get there. It's ranked 19th right now. I didn't even think it was inside the top 20 yet. Wow. Yeah, it's had a good run over the last month or so. But I do like ICP. I could see it making its way somewhere between $100 and $200 a coin. But I don't think it's going to get even anywhere close to $700, the all-time high. Now, guys, if you don't know, I'll briefly cover this. If you don't know what happened with ICP, why it's down so much from its all-time high of $700 is because the initial price of ICP was artificially inflated by SBF, and FTX, right? They were trying to destroy the project, so what they did was they artificially inflated the price of ICP all the way up to $700, and then they rugged it and sold everything. And it looked from the outside at the time, everyone thought that it was the team of ICP, the devs, who rugged everybody, right? But they actually had nothing to do with what happened. So it was a misconception. So ICP suffered in the last couple of years from that negative stigma that they rugged everybody. So they're just starting to come back now in the last year. And people are starting to understand what actually happened, and that the price rug was not because of the team. Nothing changed fundamentally in the project. So it's definitely still a solid play in my opinion. So yeah, that's my thoughts on ICP. Is it an opportunity to DCA? That's a tough question, man, because it has pumped so much. It's pumped a lot over the last little while. If it was me, this is just me, I would wait for a DCA opportunity just because it has pumped so much. I would hate to see you buy right now and then it have a 25% correction or something, right? I don't think it's a good. See, I don't know. Other factors come into play, right? Like, what's your average cost? What's your average buy-in price? Were you buying it when it was much higher? If you were, then it is a good DCA opportunity. How long do you plan on holding it? If you plan on holding it for the peak of the market and seeing it go somewhere between 150, maybe $200, then yeah, it's not a bad DCA opportunity to buy it at $13 when it's going to go to even just $100 a coin. So I mean, it really, those are my thoughts on it. What you do is kind of up to you, but if it's a long-term hold, then it's not a terrible DCA opportunity, I suppose, in my opinion. X marks the spot. It's a scam. Sell. I don't know what it is, brother. I don't know. We've covered like 15 projects in the last like 15 minutes, so I don't know which project you're talking about, my friend. Dante, Jasmy is the definition of moving in silence. 100%. Like I said before, the team is very cerebral, right? They go like radio silence, no announcements for like 4 weeks, and then all of a sudden, in like a 4 week span after that, you get like eight announcements of new partnerships and collaborations and stuff like that. So I'm fine with that though, because it gives me a lot of videos to make covering Jasmy, right? So and I'm always, you guys know, I'm always on top of all of it. So definitely love that. Dilly, how high do you see SEI coin getting in this bull run? My target range for SEI network is conservatively $5, but I could see it going as high as seven to $10. Like I said, it's very VC backed and funded. Like it's I mean, it's been said 100 times, but it's like buying Solana early, right? It's going to be a solid layer one in my opinion. Definitely, conservatively $5, in my opinion. Dante, a lot of coins will either pass all-time highs or be very close of the all-time highs. Yeah, because there's going to be so much more money in the asset class this time around. Like, it's going to be crazy. Gotta take a drink of my monster. Yeah, 30 billion coins. I wish. No kidding, eh? No kidding. Island party event. Island party, 100%, man. 100%. I agree with that. Island party if that happens, because we'll own the freaking island, man. ISO Jetpack. XRT. Let's have a look. XRT. Pump it up. Pump it up. All right, $3.69. Uh, $6 million market cap. XRT. What is the max supply? There's no max supply. I don't know why that is. I don't like that I can't see the tokenomics. Why is there no max supply when the project's been around for over 4 years? I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm usually pretty bearish on projects that all-time high was not in the last bull run. Now, that being said, what I'm looking at here, $3.69 at the current price, $461 from the all-time high. This tells me that there is a strong possibility that there's been some funny business with manipulation in the price of this project, and it might not necessarily be the fault of the team. So let's do a little bit of a deeper look here. Updated use cases for connected robots within Web3 technologies. Well, maybe it was before its time, right? Because Web3 is just starting to shine now. How active are they? They look like they're fairly active on their Twitter, or their X, sorry, so that's a good sign. That's what I like to see, first of all. Active, they have their Telegram going. Let's check out their website. Welcome to Robotomics, the one-stop solution for IoT. Well, there's your answer right there, right? 4 years ago, IoT was most definitely in its infancy. It's still in its infancy, so I could see why this project would be nowhere near its all-time high for the last, 4 years. It's an open source platform for IoT applications, which enables the exchange of technical and economic information. The only thing I don't like is that I don't know what their max supply is. It doesn't say, right? So I would need to do a deeper dive into the max supply. Yeah, I would have to do a little bit of a deeper dive to find that out. But I mean, it does look like a decent play. I do like IoT projects. Um, so yeah, I mean, this would not be terrible. I don't think that this play is going to make its way back to its all-time high in this bull run. Um, so, but that being said, that doesn't mean it's not going to have a great bull run. I think that plays like this, to be honest with you, IoT plays, I think people should be buying up IoT projects right now and holding them for 2029 because I think IoT is going to be huge in the next bull run, right? This time around, it's still kind of young. It's still in its infancy. It's just starting to gain traction as a niche. So I would say that definitely people should be buying up IoT projects and holding them for the next 4 years. And this probably would be a good one to start working on, DCAing into for sure. Um, Market cap's only 4 million, almost 5 million, so it's not terrible. Yeah, no, I like that play. That's what I think about that. Da, da, da. Where do you see VRA at the end of this bull run? VRA Crypto Homes is one of my favorite plays, to be honest with you. Um, it's amongst my favorites for sure. Veracity, I'm hoping we can get, like I see a lot of people saying between $1 and $3 for Veracity. If we can get even to $1, that'd be great. But my target is about that 75 cent, and I like to be conservative, right? So I'm going to say somewhere around that 75 cent range is where I would say that we will see Veracity. But again, I hope that I am being too conservative with it because I really like the utility of this project. I do. It's a real world use case for me personally in my business that I own. I utilize this technology. So, and I believe in anti fraud detection, ad fraud detection. Sorry, um, I think it's gonna save a lot of companies a lot of money at the end of the day. A lot of companies are going to want to use this type of technology. It might not sound sexy to retail investors because the average person isn't going to use this, but the companies are going to use it largely. That's my opinion on that. I love Veracity, 100%. ISO Jetpack 9 million. Uh, 9 million is the total. That's the max supply for it? For what was the ticker again for XRT? Well, definitely, I can see why it got so high in price, and yeah, that is a good total supply, definitely. Good project, my friend. Good pick. I agree with you. It's going to be a gem, but it's more of a long-term hold, though. So if you're going to buy it, I would say be prepared to hold it for a while. Daryl, man, you do a great job. The marketing from the Jasmy team is trash. Thank you so much, my friend. And I agree with you. Jesse and I, Jasmy Ambassador, again, KIR Finance, we discuss this on a regular basis. We discuss the marketing for Jasmy. They do need to hire somebody to handle their marketing. Um, and I think that is only a matter of time. I think that they do know. I think this is the thing. The strength of Jasmy's team, okay, is that they're not stupid, okay? They do know what they don't know, and that is a strength, right? They don't know how to do marketing, and they're aware that they don't know how to do marketing, which means we should be able to look forward to them bringing someone in who can correct that, right? One of the key strengths to any solid team, any company, is them knowing what they don't know, right? Being aware of what they don't know how to do, so that they can bring someone in to strengthen that point of weakness. The other point that Jesse and I like to talk about that Jasmy needs to focus on is bringing in a face for their blockchain development. Your Charles Hoskinson, your David Schwartz, right? We need one for Jasmy. We need the face of blockchain development. They need to bring someone in for that, and that shouldn't be too difficult for them. They have the money to do it. It's just a matter of getting around to doing it, in my opinion. So I agree with you, Daryl, with that 100%. BMO Cola, thoughts on AMP? I liked AMP, to be honest with you. Uh, it just kind of fell off my radar temporarily when the SEC first. It was one of the first projects. Uh, who did they name it against? They named it as a security in a lawsuit. Who was it against? Who were they suing at the time? I don't remember. But the SEC started naming AMP as a security. I mean, we all know it's not a security, but it kind of fell off my radar a little bit at the time because listen, guys, the thing is, at the time that happened, the effect that the SEC had on the market through these announcements was a lot more potent than it is today, right? Nowadays, when the SEC says, came out, if they came out today and said, well, AMP or this project or that project is a security, no one cares anymore because the SEC has lost so many cases in courts, and they've been told that they're wrong by judges, by Congress. Dirty Gary's on the verge of getting fired. So it doesn't have the impact on the market that it once did. So at the time when they went after AMP, me personally, I'm guilty of it, and a lot of other people are too, of stepping back from projects that the SEC was naming and just going like, oh, I can't touch it right now because of the SEC. As much as I like the project. So in saying that, it is about time that I started to look back at AMP because AMP had a freaking amazing run in the last bull run. I remember it. AMP pumped like crazy. So I do like it. Let's have a look over at their Twitter. How are they doing on Twitter? I'm not even following. I'm going to give them a follow. Look at that. AMP token has moved. Oh, they moved. Okay, well then I'll unfollow that. And I'll follow them on their new one. Let's check them out here. Let's check them out. Is this their new X page? Why would they change their logo and stuff like that? I'm going to have to do a deep dive video into AMP, guys, because if they changed, and this is their new logo, this is their new page and everything, it kind of looks like they've kind of done a marketing facelift. So I'm going to have to do a deep dive into what's going on with AMP, to be honest with you. So bear with me on that one, BMO Cola. I'll have a look deeper into it. I've been meaning, I really should anyway, just because it's been a while since I looked at it. So bear with me on that. But I do like AMP. I liked AMP in the last bull run, pumped up to 12 cents. Fantastic play for sure. See right here, look, alleged SEC securities category on CoinGecko. That's funny. That is funny. ISO Jetpack 9 million. Okay, we covered that. Where are we here? Thoughts on AMP? A mill, Jasmy up again, sir. 5% back to 7. Yep, it's having a nice pump, my friend. It is having. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's veracity. Sorry, my bad. Where are we at here? Jasmy. Yep, look at that. 2069, holding strong, guys. Got to break up above resistance. Hopefully we can get Bitcoin continuing to pump. It can. Look at 44.9 right now, guys. If Bitcoin can break up above 45, I think that the alts are going to take another leg up. So hopefully this happens. Pop-Tart Eater, you're pretty quiet. Sorry, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's this new software that I'm using so that I can use my screen sharing. I'm trying to just basically, I'm waiting for my new mic, so I'm just basically moving this mic closer to me. So sorry about the sound if I'm a little quiet, guys. I guess it's kind of I'm gonna have to go into the settings on this new software and check if the sound is off on my microphone. So Apologize for that. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. ISO, thank you, brother. No worries, brother. I got you covered, man. Daryl, they need to explain what the hell they're gonna do. You're talking about Jasmy again. Yeah, 100% agree with you there, man. Definitely they need to. And there is, guys, I know that a lot of people think it's an excuse, but there is also a language barrier, right? Which is why they have the ambassador program to begin with. So that's one of the main reasons that I like to get Jesse on here, and I like to have these chats so that you guys can kind of be more up to date on things. And that's one of the reasons that I do daily Jasmy videos, guys, is because I understand and I know that it's hard to find news and updates from Jasmy. So I do Jasmy videos every single day to make sure that you guys are up to date and in the know about everything that's going on with the project, right? So I got you guys covered. I got your backs, man. Da, da, da. Crypto Homes, do you see H bar hitting $1.52 in this upcoming board? Oh, for sure. $1.50. My target is about $1.50 for H bar, for sure. I hold a big old bag of H bar. I love H bar. I DCA'd H bar a long time ago. I filled my bag up on that. And it's just sitting there, getting bigger and bigger, like profit-wise, right? I was buying it really, really low. So the price that it's at right now, I mean, H bar's sitting at what, 9 cents today, guys. Like I was buying in. I think my cost averaged like 3 cents or something like that. So definitely $1.50 for sure. $1.50, $2 hopefully, but $1.50 no problem. Rickaroo, sounds good here. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Glad you can hear me, man. Pawu, XCN V2's coming out. Gotta watch the incoming pump. What is going on with it? They're doing a V2. Don't tell that to Crypto John. He'll start fighting the project. You know, migrations mean the death of a project, according to him. So, what do we got here? Yeah, I mean, let me know. I'll try to keep an eye on it and see when the migration's finished and stuff. Maybe we'll cover it again, but for sure. Opportunity marketing. What do you think of EDU Open Campus? Animoca Brands and Sand are partners. Well, I'm very bullish on Sand. I love Sand. Let's have a look. 75 cents, up almost 7%. All-time high 8 months ago, $1.67. Oh, look at that! It's over on the cheap plug here, but the channel sponsor L Bank. You can pick it up over there. Let's have a look. They launched. Were they launched on Binance's Launchpad? I assume. Let's have a look over on their Twitter page. Sorry, X. I keep calling it Twitter, and there's this one guy that like freaked out on me in the comments of a video because I kept calling it Twitter instead of X. It's like, dude, is that seriously really on your list of priorities of things that bother you in a day? The fact that I called it Twitter instead of X? Like, first community-led education protocol to build decentralized campus adoption. 146,000 followers already. Quick little side plug, guys. If you guys do me a favor, in the description of my videos, I have a link to my Twitter, my X page. If you guys could do me a favor and follow me over on X, that would be awesome. I'm trying to build up my page over there, so if you could do that, it would be greatly appreciated. Education token on Web3 fueling. Yeah, you know what? I just need to see the what is the max supply on it? That's what I want to know. Oh, here we go. Max supply is 1 billion. 25% of the supply in circulation. I would like a little more of the supply to be in circulation already, but I also need to know what the allocation is. Do they have the allocation here? Fundraising, 2.5 million. Yeah, you know what? This does seem like a good play. They're already on Binance, Gate.io, KuCoin, LBank. Wow. Pancake Swap. A lot of listings, MEXC. Yeah, they've already got a lot of listings. Eh? No Coinbase, though. I do like this play. I do like it. I think it's a good play. I think it's a good opportunity, personally. Especially partnering with projects like Sandbox, for sure. I like that. And Animoca Brands, for sure. A lot of opportunity there for that, for EDU. Rickaroo, thoughts on Codex just came out. I think I covered Codex, didn't I? Did I do a video? Hang on a second. Hang on a second here. I'm almost positive that I did a video on Codex. No, I didn't. Oh, this can't be it. This didn't just come out. CDEX. What's the ticker for Codex? Rickaroo? Because this is what I'm getting here. Unless there's another one. Is this the one you're talking about? Codex Multichain? This must be, yeah, this must be the one you're talking about here. Okay. 1/6 of a penny. Let's check them out over here as well. Looks like they're having a decent pump today. 100% of the supply is in circulation. I like that. It's only on Uniswap, but don't like that. The Codex project represents an innovative initiative in the field of blockchain and cryptocurrencies. It is conceived as a versatile and comprehensive solution intended to provide a wide range of services, both users and developers, landscape of cryptocurrency, blah, blah, blah. Check out their website. Verifying you're not a robot. A robot's asking me to verify that I'm not a robot. Crosswalks. Do I win? I didn't win. Did I miss one? What am I missing here? 1, 2, 3. Wow, I suck at this, guys. Select images with cars. Here. There we go. Look at that. I'm not a robot. Wow, that was the lamest thing ever. Take control of your crypto venture with services. Elevate your token to a new level. Ethereum, blockchain, and beyond. So is this an L2? Is that what I'm looking at here? Codex primary features is to support tokens lacking expertise in utility development. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I like that the total supply is already in circulation. I like the utility of it. How are they on their X page and their socials? Oh, that's not it. Future of blockchain is here. So they're pretty active. That's a good thing. Yeah. I mean, seems like a good play, brother. I do like this play, for sure. Definitely one that I would say would not be a bad pickup, in my opinion. Where are we here? Gene, do you think Jasmy will lock up 30 billion coins? We just covered that about 20 minutes ago, Gene. Sorry that you missed that, my friend. But I would say to you that no, I don't think that it's mathematically possible for Jasmy to lock up 30 billion coins because they don't have 30 billion coins. There's only 50 billion total supply, and a large portion of that supply is held by retail investors. The tokens that they are set to lock up are going to be tokens from that are on like held by exchanges, not held by retail investors, right? So no, the only way that I could see a 30 trillion token lockup would be if, again, I covered this already, but if there was some sort of reward staking, permanent staking reward system in place for retail to stake their tokens that will permanently be locked up for some sort of payment or reward. That's the only way I could see them getting their hands on enough tokens to be able to be locked up. So when someone says that you're seeing videos with the ticker saying that Jasmy's going to lock up 30 billion coins out of 50 billion, they don't have 30 billion coins to lock up. They can't lock up something they don't have, right? So it just doesn't make any sense. 90 Yoda Lucky Slip 0% tax under 500k market cap. Lucky Slip, Lucky SLP. Let's have a look. I don't know what that is. If that's a project, I'm missing it. It's going over my head, brother. That's probably not on CoinMarketCap if it only has a 500k market cap. Excuse me, market cap is probably not on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap yet. What do they do? What's the utility behind the project, my friend? ISO Jetpack AIOZ network. Let's have a look. 16 cents, 17% pump today, ranked 253rd. $180 million market cap. All-time high was in the bull run, $2.65. Let's have a look here. AI storage and streaming. That's three very random categories: artificial intelligence, storage, and streaming. You can run a node for them. And they haven't really posted since December 30th. No, they're posting. Yeah, they're fairly active over on their Twitter. That's one of the first things that matters to me. DPIN for Web3 AI storage and streaming. Can run their nodes, stream Web3 video streaming. So this is the thing. It doesn't seem like a bad play to me, but it's just very, very random that they're in AI, right? Web3 AI ecosystem, storage, data storage, and video streaming. Just three very random categories, that are very different, I suppose. All three are good, don't get me wrong. Storage, affordable, faster, and more secure decentralized storage for dApps and developers. Streaming, enabling businesses to deliver high-quality video content globally. Doesn't look like a terrible play. I would have to do, for me personally, to put money into this project, I would need to do more research on it, because it just seems like they're kind of all over the place with their utility. That's the thing that kind of gets me. And I don't know their max supply either, and I don't like that. But they're on Coinbase, KuCoin, PancakeSwap, Uniswap, Gate.io, Crypto.com. They got a lot of listings, I'll give them that. I mean, on paper it seems like a good play. I'll tell you that. It doesn't look terrible. So I will say that. Yeah, I don't mind the play. Bitcoin's still holding 44.9. Where's Jasmy at? Closer. Imagine Jasmy only locked up 1 billion and then we're all fooled. I mean, this is the thing though. Like, it could be like I think it's going to be an accumulative thing, right? The lockup. So, I mean, it could be 1 billion per month or something like that, right? You never know. You never know. It's going to be very, very interesting to find out, though. Uh, Rickaroo, I picked some up the other day. Thanks for looking. No problem, brother. You know I got you covered, man. I got your back. Guys, if you're in here as well, make sure you're smashing the subscribe button, guys. Help get us up over the 2,000 subscriber mark. We're trying to get there. We're so close. What do we need? We need 39. We need 39 subs, guys, to get to 2,000. So smash that subscribe button and help push us up. It would be greatly appreciated. Crypto Homes, what are your thoughts on NXRA? Thought about before the hack and have a bunch at 5 cents. What's your price targets for NXRA? Let's have a look. Alliance Block, eh? I haven't. They got. How recently did they get hacked? They've only been around for a few months, right? All-time high was 8 hours ago. When did you pick some up? 5 cents. Oh, you're already in the profit. You're already tripled, almost. You know, you've already 3x'd, more than 3x'd your money on this. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. It's over on KuCoin. Let's scope them out. Let's scope them out. Building the infrastructure for decentralized tokenized marketing. That's a very, very important, tokenization is very important going into this next bull run. Tokenization is going to be everything. Like, everything's going to be tokenized, right? So these are really good plays to be getting into, in my opinion. They're very they're very active. 68,000 followers. Yeah, I do like this play. 850 million. Yeah, like they're almost 100% in circulation as well. $137 million market cap, but they're only ranked 308th. So this has got a lot of room for growth for sure. I mean, I honestly think you're looking at, you're looking at least $1.50 conservatively for this play. Like you've got a lot of catalysts coming too. You've got a lot of listings. A play like this is definitely going to get picked up over on like Binance, for example, BitTrue. A lot of the other exchanges, Crypto.com, will likely pick this project up. So, yeah, I do see this one performing fairly well in this next bull run. Haas, hit the likes too for this great guy. Yes, thank you, Haas. Smash those likes, guys. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, Haas. I appreciate that, brother. You are the man. Hit that like button. You guys are usually pretty good with the likes, though, guys. I really appreciate that. You guys usually, smash that like button without me even having to ask you. I watch some of these other channels I watch. It's like cringe sometimes because like, not to call specific YouTubers out or anything, but like if you watch like Wendy O or something, it's like, my God, she starts talking about something. And then it takes her like 45 minutes to get her point out because she stops every freaking 3 minutes to give you guys a lecture on the fact that you're not smashing the like button and you do better. Very condescending, right? Like, and that's really irritating. That's why I don't do that, guys, for the most part. So yeah, it's cringe in my opinion. My hope is that if you like what I'm talking about, then you'll click the like button, right? So yeah, I will ask you constantly to hit the subscribe button though, because you guys love me, right? Gene, if BTC gets ETF approval, what price do you expect Bitcoin to go? That is a tough one, Gene. I have covered that subject a few times in the last week. I've done a few Bitcoin price target ETF videos, and I've covered three scenarios for the Bitcoin ETF approval, which likely will happen sometime before the end of this, or sometime at the end of this week. Now, scenario number one would be the most bullish, and that is that the approvals come in, it's not priced in, and I've read a lot of people thinking that the price of Bitcoin will jump 25 to 30% in the first 48 hours. So that would be scenario number one. Scenario number two would be that it's already priced in, and that the market has a little pump, like Bitcoin has a little pump, but then corrects and just continues consolidating an accumulation phase, going into and then pumping before the halving, and then the effect of the ETF approval won't come till months down the road, because these ETFs, while the approval might come on Friday, they still have to launch these ETF programs then, right? And start selling them. And you have to remember that BlackRock and Fidelity and all these companies, they have to buy the Bitcoin to have it to back, but they're probably going to buy it OTC, right? They're not going to buy it just on exchanges and pump the price of Bitcoin, right? That's not something that's going to happen. So you might not see an effect of the price until from the ETF approvals until 6 to 8 months down the road, when we start to get the pump for the bull run, right? So that being said, that's scenario number two, and scenario number three is that Dirty Gary finds an excuse to decline the BTC ETF applications, and the market dumps, right? That is also possible, because Gary does have a tendency to crap all over the market, guys, right? So let's be honest here. Spade is a spade, right? But for me, the most realistic scenario out of the three would be number two. I hope it's number one, but I think the most realistic is number two, that we get the approval. However, we won't see the effect of the price until we're well on our way into the effect. The effects, we'll start feeling the effects of it around the same time we start feeling the effects of the spot Bitcoin, or sorry, of the Bitcoin halving, right? Because that takes a few months as well. So I think that both of those effects will take place roughly around the same time, months down the road. That's the realistic scenario I foresee. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the price does pump 30% in 24 hours. That would be fantastic. Or 48 hours, I mean. That would be fantastic. But, I mean, sounds a little too good to be true, right? So, Venom, good to see you, man. Welcome in. Happy New Year, Jasmy fams. Happy New Year, Venom. I hope you had a great night last night. Peased, Happy New Year's. Can't wait to see what 2024 has for us. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be an epic year. I think 2024 is going to be life-changing for a lot of us, guys, especially Jasmy holders. We discussed earlier, about 45 minutes ago, we were discussing how many catalysts that Jasmy has very obviously, strategically set in motion for the end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter of this year. It's obviously very strategically done, right? The lockup, the Jasmy chain launch, the PDL launch, right? The NCCC Carbon Credits Consortium program being launched. All this stuff is happening at the same time, right? It's not a coincidence. This is a plan. Venom, how long will the Q4 lockup last for Jasmy? I know it's from January till April. I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, like I said, we talked a little bit earlier about the lockup. And if you go to the, what I would say, Venom, go to the Discord and go to our Discord and the thing. There's a Jasmy channel in the Discord for us. And I put in the video in there that Jesse, the Jasmy ambassador, and we talked about the lockup and how we think it's going to play out, exactly what's going to happen. I put that video into the Jasmy channel on our Discord. I would say go watch that. But to sum it up for you, I think it's going to be an accumulative effect thing where they're going to lock up X amount every month. Now, remember, they said that this is the thing that a lot of people are getting confused about, is that they said that the lockup is happening in the first quarter. Like, for us, it's the first quarter, right? So the thing about that is that it's going to start in the first quarter. I think that what they're going to do personally is that they're going to announce that every month or quarterly they're going to start permanently locking up coins, right? I think it's going to be a overtime thing. It's not like a one-time thing that's happening in the first quarter of the year, and then it's just, like, boom, we're locking up 5 billion coin or whatever, right? 50, like, whatever, right? 10 billion, whatever it is. They're going to say we're locking up, 2 billion coins a month or something like that. You know what I mean? So that's how I think that will play out. You can't just lock up a large lump sum of coins all at once because it would be too violent on the price of the project, right? The volatility would be too crazy. So, and then you'd have people like some people think that they're gonna, because I see some channels out there, guys, and they're saying right in their thumbnails and stuff, and I watch their videos and they say, yep, Jasmy's gonna lock up 30 billion coins in March, right? Do you have any idea what would happen to the price of Jasmy if they locked up 3/5 of the total supply in one foul swoop? The price swing would be so violent that there probably wouldn't be enough liquidity on exchanges for people to even take their profits. It would be so violent, right? Like, it would be crazy. So, Baby G, hello. Would love to hear about the lockup. Oh, well, perfect timing. I guess I just kind of covered it for you, right? Baby G, what I would say to you as well is the same thing I was saying to Venom. Click the Discord link in our description, and there's a channel I made just strictly for Jasmy, and in that channel I shared the video that I did with Jesse. He is a Jasmy ambassador, and we talked in that video about the lockup. We talked about the need for marketing and a blockchain developer. And we talked about the Binance Innovation Zone as well. So if you want to hear about those 3 topics, definitely go to the Discord and watch that video. It'll definitely fill you in on all that stuff. And just so you guys know, again, I'll say I have Jesse coming back on the channel again this month, and we're going to talk more about whatever it is you guys want to hear about. We'll talk about the lockup. We'll talk about the innovation zone. We'll talk about, the market, the need for marketing, what the plans are going into 2024. I'm going to talk to him more about I have some theories too, guys, about Jasmy going into this next year or two, right? That I've talked about on the channel. Like, I have a theory, for example, that we're going to see Jasmy's blockchain integrated into the Sony PlayStations, because Sony has announced that they are interested in integrating blockchain technology into their consoles, because their consoles are already connected to the internet, right? Who better in IoT and blockchain to integrate their blockchain into the Sony PlayStations than the company who used to be like the COO and stuff like that. You have 3 board members on Jasmy that were board members at Sony, right? You have Ando, Sato, and Koshida, right? So, I mean, I suspect that Jasmy's a front runner for their blockchain to be integrated into the Sony PlayStations moving forward. Now that's just my speculation, right? Just connecting dots. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what you guys think about that, but that's my rant on that. Make sure you guys are smashing that subscribe button, guys. Smash it, smash it. Yeah, so I don't know. Looking bullish for Jasmy, guys. We're still holding 20695 up 6.6%, man. Decent run today. We're having a nice pump. Hopefully Bitcoin can break up above. Oh, look at that. We broke up above 45, 45.1. If Bitcoin keeps running, guys, Jasmy's going to break back up. I'm telling you that. Keep an eye on it tonight. It's going to go well. But anyway, guys, I am going to get out of here. I got to get to the gym still. It's 8:30 at night. I got to get in my workout. So, yeah. Make sure you guys hit the like button, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help us get to 2,000 subs. It would be absolutely amazing if you did that. And guys, become a member. Join the member side. You're going to get in early on projects, guys. Like, look at SEI Network. I showed you 77, guys. It's having another breakout. Guys, I showed you guys earlier, right? Look, we told our members on December 17th, pick up SEI Network back when it was like 22 cents. Pumping like a madhouse now, right? You could have got in on that kind of play. So click the join button to become a member to get in early on that kind of stuff. You don't want to miss out, and it supports the channel, right? So yeah, and join the Discord, guys. Join the conversation, and yeah. Anyway, guys, I gotta get out to the gym. So thank you guys so much for allowing me to come on and do this. It's greatly appreciated. I love that you guys show up. I love the support that you guys have for the channel. It's absolutely amazing. I appreciate all of you guys. And yeah, I'll be back for another live stream tomorrow. And yeah. All right. Have a good night, guys. Happy New Year. And let's have a good year this year, guys. Let's make some profits. Let's take some profits. And let's thanks for the Jasmy work. No problem, Baby G. My pleasure. Thank you for supporting the channel. So yeah. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.